Alright, and we're back for another episode. I don't know how late I'm gonna go tonight, but who knows.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
No.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
What are tranquil?
Those like
Good
us
night.
without the strength of will necessary to protect ourselves from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. We must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tavinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tavinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
I literally didn't ask you any questions. Fun fact. Let's go meet Felix in the chantry. Do 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 do. That was my song. Alright. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, it's just like, these streams are like super low-key. I'm not like trying to like being like, oh yes, this is my very professional thing. It's just like, I just want to play video games and hang out with people and do stuff. Oh, I forgot to get a drink before recordings. Well, I might pop out for like a minute in a bit here. Or like when we go to like there and we like head back out of the Hinterlands, I might go to no drink while like loading screens happening. Do 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 do. Oh, excuse me.
What do you mean? They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
Oh, no. It's also nothing, but, it's still there. It's just underneath my shirt.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make a speed, you child.
Redvidge Foundry. Do 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 do.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
It's really nice that this like fade rift like opened like perfectly centered in this room, because like it was like off to the side. That would really annoy me.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor, meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
I hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, It was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Alright, so we just need one more power actually, so that's actually not bad at all. Sweet. But also before we do that, I just want to go through like everyone's chat options back in what's his place? Back in Haven, which will take a while. But let's like clear out like the Night Stronghold and then we'll go back to Haven, do a bunch of stuff in Haven, and maybe get around to doing everything else tonight. I might save actually doing like the mage thing for the next stream. Oh, that's a lot better armor, but it also requires level 7, which I'm not yet. Ring of armor penetration, sure, why not? Velveteen. I'm assuming these doors are not openable. Nope. I'm all about this architecture. I mean, I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. You kind of have to be when you're raised Catholic. Wait, I'm gonna grab some more drink. I'll be right back.
Well, the malcontents pledged themselves to Tevinter and joined a cult. I can hardly wait to see what comes next.
Me chopping Vince in half. Hopefully.
I am back. Okay. So next off we have, so we just need to get like a bunch of stuff. So Hinterlands, Templars in the West set active. Oh, there's another quest we can pick up here. Let's pick up that real quick. Okay, we don't have the thing for that one.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I'll need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
The Inquisition honors the efforts of all who are willing to help in these dark times. Help the refugees, and we will ensure that you are protected and respected.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things. May I help you?
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Please, I'm certain I can save more lives.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, we actually got all of the stuff we need. Oh. We actually have the second one too. Cassandra approves. It's very oh, nope, she's not there anymore. Okay, well, we'll drop that off later. Okay, so it's somewhere down there, so we can just go to the camp here. Or, actually, this camp's probably better. We still need to actually unlock all the camps here. Or something we probably should do eventually, but yeah. Alright, let's... Traveling to the camp, all my food stores everything, so I don't need to... Right, let's go find that Templar base. Ow. Oh, there is a waterfall with a secret behind it. We got that hidden map that I wasn't able to. I need to figure out where that is eventually, but. God, these defenders are just, I'm like just useless against these because they deflect all my arrows. Let's get behind them. Thank you. Okay, stop going after me. I'm not the person you need to fight. These defenders just take so damn long. Ugh. That iron track that Iron Bolt's doing is just, it's so extra. Hey, Iron Bolt has absolutely nothing to prove to me. Wait. It says there's something through here. Oh, I see like a zigzag. Do I have to like go along there? Yeah, let's... Let's see if there's like a ledge that we can get up on the upper side there. Yes, because remember there was the map had the bridge on it. Unless we have to like travel along there. Let's look at that again. Yeah, that's it. And then it says go along the left. Okay. Okay, we got this. Oh, and also that's where the Templar camp. Okay, so we'll do the water fall after we do the Templar encampment.
The Templars must be holed up ahead.
Oh shoot, that's a lot of them. careful. Don't want to go jumping off the edge.
The refugees should be safer on the King's Road now.
Sweet. I got a unique sword. I think Cassandra would like that. Let's just search the rest of this camp. Yep. Is that better armor for Vivian? That's not a better weapon, but no, it is not. We'll hold on to most of that to see for the rest of the party. Okay. Iron bark. Oh, he doesn't actually go behind the waterfall, it's just like above there. Oh, that's cool. Well. Alright, so next I think we just gotta go back to Haven, and start talking to people before heading there and like make sure that we like don't miss any quests and stuff, because if you go to, typically you want to be, before you do any story stuff, you want to make sure you like talk to everyone and get everything and make sure you don't miss any like story things or quests. You can only do it before you pass X point of the story. Kind of. Not like particularly. Let's get talking to Colin. Oh, Daddy. No, I typically gravitate towards like support.
What do you think of the people you work with? What do you think of our ambassador?
Characters, but like, I mean, yeah, you can play like a life like mate or something, but it's like, it's not really like the pure support that I like to play, or like the flavor of support.
How do you like Liliana?
Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods. She's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly. Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being. Some Templars have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable.
Yeah, no, I vary quite often and quite a bit what I
I should let you get back to work.
Nope, I'm actually gonna keep talking to you.
Is there anything I should know?
Redcliffe wasn't always a refuge for mages. Some of our recruits have family there. They fear for the place, as do I.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
What would you like to know?
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium. Its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
Nope, not flirting with Colin.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession of the beast.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
Learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfiguration wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Sweet, that's enough Colin that I can do. Time for Cassandra.
You need something.
May I ask you about the Chantry?
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the Divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
I don't think any of these really matter.
Thank you.
For I feel like a lot of the investigates don't count for quests, so I'm not gonna like bother with them too much. Okay, there's no people over there really. Oh, Dr. Krim.
Can I help you with anything?
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Do the charges specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever he can hit something.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
We'll talk later.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
I feel like Cassandra is like kind of like.
Cassandra's been the driving force of this Inquisition. The leader of it at name.
Cassandra's a seeker. From what I gather, that's a bit like a Ben Hasra. She's a good hunter and a great fighter. She doesn't see the big picture. Too busy searching for answers. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could. What can I do for you?
Alright, so now we're just back into investigates, and we don't need about that. So let's. Does he have like a shop? No, okay. Alright, speaking of which, let's go to our weapons and stuff and make sure just don't have anything that we can get rid of. Hey, the level 1 longsword, don't care about you, don't care about a bunch of two-handed weapons. Staves. Solos, do you need a better staff? No, you have the best one you probably can have. And got nothing else. Cool. Armor. Right, helmets. There's random hat. Your Verica hat. I got some better armor. Oh, that's a whole lot better for you. And then Vivian has better armor. Yeah. Light on medium. That's at level 7 armor that I can't wear yet. And Cassandra only armor that we'd already replaced. Accessories. That was for I passed by Solace. There you go. And yeah, that was it. Cool.
We'll need some of your...
Let's sell some stuff. Sell. I know those that are good armor that I haven't used yet, but it doesn't matter, honestly.
And how much is Mother Giselle?
Will you really put a price on the love of Andraste?
Oh shoot, Blackwall is over there. I forgot all about that. Do. Gotta go do the stuff with Blackwall. Do. I forgot that he was over.
so much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. The breach, the Divine's death, the Wardens. It doesn't make sense. There's so much we don't know.
Your experience with the Wardens will certainly be useful.
Mostly the treaties, I expect. Old parchments you're welcome to. What about you? How do you fit into all this?
Some worship me. I like that. Nah.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers. I've heard rumors of abandoned Warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright, that picked up that. And we might want to start working on that, but we don't actually have to do that right now.
Need something?
Doc and Varric. Yeah, sure.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject. Need something?
Carry on.
Alright, so we got another of the thing. These are the quests we're looking to pick up, is these like loyalty quests.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid. And smells of horse. Really? What everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, old-touched Lady Herald?
No, you're really fine.
I'm committed to putting an end.
I'm not a Seraphim whatsoever.
Whatever it takes.
It's why I'm here, yeah? This is where it gets done. Whatever it is. Can't do a bloody thing with everyone pissing themselves. Stupid everyone. Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also...
No, nothing about Sarah is endearing.
Behind gold and silk.
She's so annoying.
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease the ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall, so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
Honestly, if Sarah hates me, I don't care. I really don't. Okay, let's just head up here. I'll talk to Eggman in a moment. Oh, that's not the apothecary. Yeah, you. Yep, need you. It's a bit wild. Yeah, sure, might as well just research random stuff, get it out of our inventory. What's up, Eggman?
I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed till I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Alright, so now let's just investigate, so I don't have to talk to Eggman anymore. Then I have to. Hi, I don't like Soul Soothing. And not like just because he looks like an egg. It's just kind of because he looks like an egg.
Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Farewell.
Make a go with you.
There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
No, Liliana, that is your job.
It will be done.
I'm not gonna interfere.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Trust me. Everything I do is to protect our interests. Now if you're happy, I have more work to do. Reports of fate rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
You know what? I just want to flirt with Vivienne, so I'm going to say the thing that she likes.
But it's an institution we sorely need.
I wish more people understood the truth of this. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Once this is over, the task of speaking for the Maker will be the Chantry's problem again.
That's reassuring to hear. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
You can steal all the time you want, Vivienne.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
Yes, yes, I will help.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt. Yes?
Do you think that you and I might someday...
You and I? Don't be absurd, my dear.
One day, you'll see. You'll see.
For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes toward flame.
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time. Ah, Lady Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
I always also have a moment, Josephine.
I'd like to discuss your parents.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
Yeah, sure.
My parents are on a first-name basis with most priests in Ostwick, and I have a dozen cousins in the Chantry. When they hear I've been touched by Andraste, you'll have to stop them from giving you money.
I'll take that as a yes. Valroyo has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the free marches somewhat quaint.
Orlesians are just baffled free marchers governing themselves without an empress to hold their hands.
A pheasant might get away with that insult, but not someone of your stature. Speaking of which, I should thank you for your patience with the simple quarters. The accommodations in Haven are surely rough for someone of your birth.
Haven's a freezing dump. No, I'm not going to complain to Josephine.
Haven's more than livable.
Really? If that is how you feel, I'm pleased to hear it. Until next time. Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail. Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low.
I had other options I want to ask you about. Don't even click the dialogue again.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
No, not right now.
Goodbye.
Just turned a bunch of research.
Good.
And yeah. Probably just gonna some of the war council send off some missions. But probably gonna close off the stream here for the night. Just because I want to be kind of quiet because there's other people in the house. Also, it's a good wrapping up point, and we'll go and enlist the mage's help after that. Let's grab some reports.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Send some people
to work?
Let's see what we have.
do that. And yeah, no, thanks for coming, everyone. For those watching on YouTube, you can catch these live at twitch.tv/Lileron. And I'm putting all of these up on my YouTube, my other secondary YouTube of Lily's Lounge. You know, we're making decent progress. Gonna get the mage's help tomorrow, or whenever I stream this again. And yeah, going along. And Vivian approves again. We still have like a lot of inner circle quests and stuff like that. I'll probably try to wrap up a bit more stuff before. It's just like I just want to get to Skyhold and work out of Skyhold a bit more. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna set just so we can remember that next one is going to be In Hushed Whispers. And yeah, I will see you all later. Hey, bye bye.